Welcome back, brothers and sisters, to the second ever episode of PoorTasteBuds. As you all know by now, I am James R.I. Cady.
And as you all probably don't know, I'm just some poor guy he lured into his basement with the promise of candy.
Yeah. Imagine Mike's disappointment when I tricked him into drinking a Green Russian.
2 Green Russians, technically.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, fortunately, we have learned a few things since our foray into the wild world of cartoon foods. For instance, maybe always double your recipes. Double check your recipes.
Or maybe don't start the video with nearly 10 ounces of hard liquor.
Or even, if you must, maybe cool it on the sauce for a bit.
Don't judge me. So, Mike.
So, James.
So, Mike, you remember the 70s?
You mean that decade that ended like a decade before we were born? Yeah, totally.
Yeah, okay, it was a stupid question, but let me ask you this. Do you remember the late 90s through the early noughts?
Vaguely.
Okay, so you remember that 70s show?
Of course, buddy.
Okay, that's what
Which one?
Which what?
Which 70s show?
Mike, I'm talking about that 70s show.
Right, me too. Like, there's a lot of them, though. You know, you got The Brady Bunch, Bewitched, MASH, Happy Days.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. You got me.
Welcome Back, Kotter.
Please stop.
See, Fez, you take all the partially consumed drinks. You mix them together, you find one giant Uber drink. In this case, Tom Wallbanger Bloody Sunrise on the beach.
So, here we are. We have Tom Wallbanger Bloody Sunrises on the beach from episode something of season 2 of that 70s show, Afterglow. It's the episode where Eric and Donna...
Which 70s show?
That 70s show. It's the episode where Eric and Donna have just had sex for the first time. Spoilers. We admittedly cheated a little bit because we used a blender. The idea was you grab all the leftover cocktails at the end of a party and you throw them all in one glass and make it. We threw some ice in there. We let it sit around to get to room temperature. Technically, there should be a decent amount of backwash in each, but I didn't want to subject Mike to my spit again. So, and we should also note that all the cocktail recipes that we used are based off of the International Bartenders Association recipes. Which, fun fact, a lot of you will probably notice that we didn't put horseradish in there for Bloody Marys, and it's not actually an official part of the cocktail.
Recommended,
weird,
though.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it without it.
I mean,
but,
not by them, but by me.
I may never have to again.
I really hope this doesn't ruin Bloody Marys for me.
Yeah. Oh, and also, only 8.6 ounces of alcohol each, so
technically we can...
Actually, a little less, because when the
drinking.
ice melted, we had a little bit more. And yeah, I mean, I guess we should just try it, right?
You know, I almost feel like if this is good, I will have lost faith in the whole,
it shouldn't be good. I'll be upset.
But
it's like mixologists.
If it is, I'll be very
mixologists aren't artists. They just throw crap in there. It all tastes good, apparently.
as long as there's like 3 basic things, like some sort of liquid and then some more liquid.
We went a little crazy. We picked our own garnish, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's spicy. It's probably got all that Tabasco sauce I put it in there. Hey, that was a good decision. It tastes like spicy fruit.
I don't hate it.
I know. I'm gonna keep drinking it. Because
As much as we hate wasting food here at PoorTasteBuds, we hate wasting alcohol
even more. Yeah.
So you saw us finish those Green Russians. That's it. It's like a spicy smoothie.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like a fruit smoothie.
Yeah, it's kind of like
spice.
But I mean, they put kale in smoothies nowadays.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would never order this Oh, mostly because the bartender would just look at me really confused, and it would cost like $30.
I bet he'd be pretty angry about it too.
But yeah, I mean, if I pay for it, what the hell does he care? But it's not terrible. I'd drink this over a Green Russian any day, let alone 2 Green Russians.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That was minty. This is just...
My opinion may change, and when I get to about probably here,
I could describe
it is spicy because Mike doesn't understand the concept of a dash.
Shut up, I'm hilarious.
A dash of Tabasco. Doesn't taste as much like Worcestershire as I was expecting though.
Yeah, I put a lot of that in. Not intentionally.
Maybe I can tilt the odds in my favor by utilizing the garnish.
All right, so if I had to use colors to describe this,
no one asked you to do that, Mike. But by all means,
it tastes like pink, kind of pink.
Wow, that's creative.
A little bit of red.
Don't know where you're getting that from.
A dash of green, like on the side. And then whatever is a spicy color, just some of that.
Are you simulating
all over on top?
Are you simulating synesthesia to sound more interesting?
Yes.
I thought so.
I'm gonna drink out of my celery here.
Celery is not a straw. You're thinking of Twizzlers.
It is when there's a straw behind it.
Oh! Clever camera work.
I am clever.
Just in case. It's starting to taste a little more like orange juice now. Like I'm moving past the initial savory taste.
There was a lot of orange juice in there.
It's true. It's by far the most prominent ingredient.
I imagine it probably was.
I think it was 9 plus 9 plus 4, so that's 22 ounces.
That's a lot of ounces.
Sorry, 22 centiliters, which is about 7 ounces. So
I'm impressed by your conversion abilities.
I discovered it in prep. I discovered the conversion between centiliters and ounces is about 3 to 1. Oh. Entirely while I was researching this video.
Ah.
So, because all the IBA recipes are in centiliters,
weird.
And I was like, oh god, I have to convert all these, and then I did it enough times that I was like, wait a minute, it's basically a 1 to 3. Technically, I think a centiliter is like 3.12 ounces or something around there. Don't quote me on that. Look it up for yourself, but you'll see it's pretty damn close. It's great for eyeballing the amounts that you need for things.
Like temperature between Fahrenheit and Celsius.
Exactly.
Where you can eyeball it by, what is it?
Using a thermometer. Yeah, exactly. Well, the spiciness is kind of it's catching up to me, though.
I like spicy things a lot.
Not in my drink, man.
That's why I like Bloody Marys so much.
I like Bloody Marys, but like, I'm tasting Tabasco. I'm not tasting like
You're welcome.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. I like horseradish spicy Tabasco as opposed to like capsaicin spicy. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy a spicy food on occasion, at least. But in general, I don't prefer spicy drinks. But horseradish is a different kind of spicy than the capsaicin that you get from peppers and things like that. So I think that's my issue with the Tabasco.
I always thought Tabasco was more of a vinegary type of spicy than a...
Vinegar's sour, Michael. Learn your flavors.
Well,
there are only like 8 of them. Sorry, that's tastes. 8 tastes. But there are only actually like 5.
Yeah.
Unless you count spicy, which you shouldn't because it's chemical.
And they're related to different portions of your tongue, as I was taught in elementary school. And no one could ever possibly change my mind about how that works.
How many planets are there in the solar system?
There are 9, as was also instructed to me in elementary school. Also, babies come from storks.
Isn't your mom a nurse?
Shut up. Sorry. Trying to reflect my watch onto the camera like some sort of douchebag. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Where to start, Michael?
What are you doing?
Look inward.
You doing that? Should I do that? I don't want any more orange in here. Maybe
I'm trying to ruin it, but it's not bad enough.
You gotta muddle the orange.
Oh, yeah, you use the celery stalk.
Yeah, there you go. Get that lime in there. This is for you.
Thank you.
Put it right there so I don't...
Ooh.
That tastes like a lime.
Pretty fresh, too.
This is how professionals mix. Did you just... Oh, all right.
What?
I'm sorry, I missed that. You ate that lime.
Do you not eat citrus rinds?
Actually, I have done before.
It's good roughage. In general, I actually wouldn't recommend limes, but this is actually a weirdly sweet lime. Usually the rinds are very bitter. Lemon rind, delicious. Orange rind, also delicious.
Something about the way that mixed up made it a little less orangey and more good.
Okay, yep. The drink is totally different now. Maybe because I'm still chewing on a lime rind. But it could also be the fact that I squeezed it. Now it tastes much fruitier.
Mine tastes less fruity.
Probably because I actively have fruit in my mouth. How's the celery?
Mm-hmm. Better now.
This was a mistake only because it was taking me so long to finish chewing it.
You're welcome.
There we go. Back to work.
The lime, which is different than a lemon.
There's lime in this? I don't think lime was actually on my list of garnishes to use.
Well,
we cheated. To be fair, I actually prefer lime in my Bloody Marys to lemon juice. I know I'm weird like that, but I also like a little cilantro in there, so what do I know?
I was trying to savor it. Oh, God.
You all right there, bud? There's a lot of pepper in that last. Did I hit anyone?
Oh, yeah, there's some Tabasco at the end there.
Yep, it settles, apparently. Mm-hmm. I can feel it in my nose.
I'm going to feel it.
So, Mike.
So, James.
Final thoughts?
Surprisingly much better than I thought.
I pretty much feel the same way. Wouldn't order it. Wouldn't make it again, even just for myself. But if you're ever at a party and they're passing them around, I mean, give it a try. Did not ruin Bloody Marys for me. I feel safe now. In fact, I really just want a Bloody Mary now. So it could be the sell. Right? And all that Tabasco I put in there.